आदरणीय मोहन भाई, मेरे मार्गदर्शक, हमारे एक शेरिफ, मत ऐसा नहीं कहिए भाई, मैंने तो जो भी सीखा आपसे ही सीखा है. The leaders of MFAI, Kumar bhai, the backbone of the institution, and of course Mr. Kamdar, the originator of this whole idea, Mr. Eknath Amin, the current president, सुनील गोयल, ये आपका नया किताब मैंने सुना, मुन्ना भाई शुरू में शायद वो कृपा शंकर जी आपको मुन्ना भाई बोल के गए थे ना, आपका रेफरेंस. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. Well, there is an advantage, ladies and gentlemen, of being probably the last speaker, and that is there is very little left to say. In any case, there are a few points which I think I would like to share with you all. Let's understand the fact that with the very rapidly changing world scenario, metal finishing in India, or metal finishing by itself, has really undergone a seismic shift in the last few years. It has shifted from west to east, by and large. Whatever be the reasons, whether they are, let's say, economic evolution of the world, the changing economies, or whether they are environmental constraints, so many other issues. But nevertheless, there has been a migration of the plating industry from the developed to the developing world. This, I think, is a recognized fact all over the world. And the main benefits of this have come to regions like China and India. India is one of the, now a major player in this business. And all the adjoining regions of both these countries, they stand to benefit out of this. Let's focus for the moment in India. The estimated metal finishing market in India is not too small. I've been hearing since I've come today that we represent a small segment of the company, Let's not talk small, we are not small. If you total up the total consumptions in this industry in our own country, it is in the excess of 6,000 crores. And that's not small. It has grown considerably. It has grown at the rate of 20-25% in the last 4 years, and thereby nearly doubled. The last time we had this MFAI meet, we were talking in terms of 1,800 and 2,000 crores. Today, definitely the size is 6,000 crores. If you take all the metals which are being consumed in this industry, the supply houses may not be directly concerned with it, but somewhere it results in that sort of a usage, and that is the size of this industry. When you calculate that, it's a 6,000 crore industry today. And again, as things are going, especially with the support of the automotive industry and other engineering developments happening in our country, the economy is growing by general. I am quite sure, and I think most of you will agree, that we will continue to grow at the rate of 20-25% every year, and in the next 4 years, by 2015, this industry is very much likely to reach a figure of 12,000 crores of rupees, which is virtually 150 billion rupees. So we are not small. Let this aspect get out of our mind, and let's understand that the contribution of this industry to the national growth and economy is definitely significant. And while most of this growth in our country as of date may be coming from general metal finishing industry, the electronic industry is relatively, in this part of the world, relatively small as far as plating applications are concerned, when you compare it to Taiwan or to China or such other countries. But from general metal finishing, there is considerable amount of potential. It is coming up. We should be prepared for it. There are a lot of opportunities for those who are involved with this industry, and functional coating is one of the major growth areas that is going to come for the next 4 to 5 years. Scenarios change, but in the present scenario, it is the function quoting. I hope I have the consent of Mr. Shambhu Gupta of Autotech and Sushil Bhai of Arte. I think much of the growth we have been seeing coming from these, and this is the future which we should vie for, and this goes for all of us who are connected. So that's the growth area as we see, and these are some of the plus points of this industry. Nevertheless, there is one fear which is always lurking in our minds with respect to surface treatment or electroplating industry. And that fear is of the environment pollution. It's a fact here and any other part of the world that this industry is a cause of certain amount of environment pollution. There have been modifications in processes to improve upon them, but still the fact remains. And this is where all of us should be careful and worried about. Because by and large, no society will tolerate an industry which is likely to create harm to its very existence. It's a matter of time before we will lose the support of the society if we don't tackle this problem effectively. And in our country, unfortunately, this does not seem to be happening as fast as it should, or as fast as the industry is doing. The organized sector, most of them have already taken cognizance of this fact. They are coming up with ways and means to protect the environment, to see that their effluent creation is minimalized. But in our country, we have more than 18,000 job creators who are a major risk to this factor. Unless they consolidate themselves and the effluent of these job creators is not treated in time, we will be sounding our own death knell. It's only that when it is recognized, when it becomes an issue, and then all of a sudden, one day, there will be a clampdown. I think that as an institution, be it MFAI, be it the loins of our administrative bodies, I mean, I would request people like Adharaniya Kripashankarji, since he has mentioned that I will be of support, we should go to him, see what support they can give. It is only that when you put these hands together, the administration and the industry, that you can find a solution. And solution we must find. The other countries have already done it. Take the example of China. Take the example of Taiwan. Their industry, especially China, is nearly 12 times bigger than us in this industry. But they have already found a solution to this. Most of the places they have consolidated their job creators, provided them a place for which a communal effluent treatment system is adopted, and it is made sure that the process continues unhindered and without any objection from the society or from the for the benefit of the people. So this sort of an approach will have to be taken soon. People in Delhi, people in Bombay, in bits and pieces they have realized that. I'm sure all of you must have heard that in Delhi some shops have been closed for X amount of time. Then regions have been, there's a central region from which no plating can be done. Outside maybe to some extent it is being done. These, इनके सबके दायरे अब बढ़ने वाले हैं. और जब तक कि ये सिचुएशन को करेक्ट नहीं करेंगे, अपने ऊपर ये डर जो है हरदम जूझता रहेगा. So I think that please let's get together, put our heads, address this issue, and MFAI should help us with this. They are the largest platform for this industry, a common platform which represents all of us, be it the manufacturers, be it the job creator, more so ever the job creators. So therefore their duty is more than anybody else. So this I would certainly request out of MFAI, take it up effectively. If we as manufacturers can contribute at all to it, I am sure that all of us would be most willing to do. I can definitely commit on behalf of my company, Grauer & Weil, substantial commitment if such a viable proposal is put forward. In the meantime, I would like to appreciate and acknowledge the efforts of MFAI, the very strong platform that they have built and provided to further our industry. All of us are indebted to them. It is basically our livelihood, this industry, and they have selflessly supported the progress of this livelihood of ours. So all of us are indebted to them, and I pray upon them to keep up the good work, and with my best wishes to all of you all. Thank you so much.